be out of the 4 decks. The first deck is like, the balanced basic deck. The second one is an all defense deck, where all the cards that you throw down are block or counter cards. So you're basically trying to position yourself so that when the enemies attack you, you have enough block to absorb their attacks and also do damage during counterattacks. And then the last deck that I'm working on right now, well, not the last deck, the third deck that I'm working on right now is the aggressive deck, which is all attacking. At the beginning, I was like, oh, okay, I get this. This is pretty cool. But by the time you get through it, basically you're an agent. You're going to try and take down this criminal organization, and so you're going through this map that has like a very narrow, a very narrow decision tree type of thing on maps. So like the first stage might be a bar, and then it splits off into 2 possible ways that you can go. One might be an event where all you have to do is like choose, a possible outcome where you have a 70% chance to gain money, but a 30% chance to lose health. And then there's like a little story beat with that event, and you just click one or the other. So you're taking a chance every time you go to an event. And maybe the other way is another fight space, or maybe you go to a gym where you can spend your money to upgrade your cards or buy new cards, or spend money to get rid of cards in your deck that you don't want anymore. So in that way, it's like
it's very Slay the Spire.
Yeah, exactly. The Slay the Spire DNA is that's the most apparent, most obvious DNA. The whole like tactics battle thing is the part that I didn't expect to be as solid as it is. And this is not an EA game. It's definitely finished, and it feels like it. I've played 10 hours of it so far, and I'm definitely going back until I beat this game, and much like Slay the Spire, I will probably just play it again whenever I'm jonesing for something where I'm like, I want to play a game. I want to hop in and see if I can get a good run and see what I can do differently this time. Maybe I'll take the aggressive deck, and all the cards that I pick up, I'll try to pick up movement cards so that I have an entire, movement and attack-based deck, and see how that works.
Was it in early access?
No, I think it's finished.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, let's say
it did go
early access. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's really good. It's really, really good, and it also has a free demo. That's becoming increasingly more interesting to me now.
Obviously.
Definitely.
No, it's not about the money. It just felt like being able to try something without committing to it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing that I really miss about like old school Xbox Arcade. But yeah, man, I really can't recommend this game enough. It's let's see, what does the store page say? Because I looked at the price, but I can't remember it now.
It's like $20, right?
$25, $24.99, and I would say it's absolutely worth it. Because like I said, I've played for 10 hours, and I can very easily play for 10 hours more. And the one thing that I was a little disappointed on, which I actually don't knock the game for at all. Like if I was writing a review for this game, I would not, knock its score for this, but it has a replay value, or replay button. So when you're done with the stage, you can hit a replay, and you can just see everything that happened at once. I was hoping that it would kind of like smooth out the animations so that it looked a little bit more, like a fight scene in a movie. But it doesn't. It just does all the movements. It just plays them all in order, which I should have expected. But yeah, really, really enjoyable. Animations are good. The music is fun.